Okay. So what we are going to be working with is called statistics. People go, ew, statistics. We never use it. Well, you use it just about every day. First of all, whenever you grade an assignment and you get a grade, don't you have a statistic?
Yeah.
Right? You are producing out of something like maybe you have 25 questions and you got 24 of them right, you produced a statistic, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
And then from there we get class statistics, but you have individual statistics and you can have class statistics. Okay? Such things as shooting free throws.
0 for 4.
Is that a statistic? And a lot of you that are in sports, that's all you ever want to see is the statistic. You don't care whether you did it right or wrong, you just want to know the statistics.
Team statistics.
Okay? If you're in golf, a statistic would be whether or not you make par. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Out of so many holes. Whether or not you make par, or how many greens you hit in regulation. Does anybody know what we mean by hitting greens in a regulation?
Like if it's a par 4, regulation 2, if it's a par 5, regulation 3.
Yep.
Or
Okay.
it's par 3 regulation.
They always figure 2 putts per green. Okay. So all of that is measurements of statistics. From the first section, what were some of the terms and the definitions? So, Alex, give me a term that you looked up.
Did you write them on a piece of paper?
Yeah, I'm on your phone book.
Okay, open your Chromebook and read it off your Chromebook.
Survey?
Okay. Brandon.
Population.
Jacob?
Census.
Tyler?
Sampled or sample?
Okay. Jagger?
Bias?
Bias? Justin?
Observational study.
Caitlin?
Unbiased.
Unbiased? Alex?
Observational study.
I already got that.
Oh. Experiment.
Okay. Brandon?
Treatment group.
What?
Treatment group.
We're gonna put that under experiment. Jagger?
Control group.
Gonna put that under experiment also. Justin?
Constellation.
What?
Constellation.
Causation.
Or yeah, constellation. Order?
Constellation is stars. Causation. Jacob?
Measures of variation.
Tyler?
Correlation.
Caitlin?
Variable.
A what?
Variable.
A variable?
Yep.
Okay, my board's full. We'll start back up here. What's a survey?
Use Q collect information.
Okay, collect information. Anybody watch Family Feud?
Yeah.
Basically, they have a lot of collecting of information, don't they? Because they always go, the survey said, so they collect a lot of information. Have you ever had to do any surveys?
Yeah.
Phone surveys? Usually that's your parents. But there's such a thing as a phone survey, or they may give you a survey here to ask you whether or not you wanted to have study halls, right? Or something of that nature. That's all survey. Two of these that go together are population and sample. What's the difference between population and sample?
Population is a whole thing, and sample is like one part of it.
Okay, so this is the whole group. This is part of a group. Similar to, we are now in an election year. Do you think that they are getting surveys or asking questions of the entire population?
No.
They pick out a certain amount of people and they get a sample, right? Okay. You understand the difference between a sample and a population? What's a census?
A survey in which every member of the population is counted.
Okay.
I thought you were talking about like the membership limit count, right? Not the phone.
The whole population is included and counted. The most popular place of using a census is about every 10 years they go through and they count how many people are in each household and how many make up the city and various things like that. That's generally where you'll hear census at. But the basic definition is it's the whole population is asked and counted. Okay? Biased and unbiased.
Bias, if it's designed, favors certain outcomes.
Okay? It favors certain outcomes. Unbiased, no favoritism, right? Okay, example of biasness. If I was taking a survey, and the survey had the question on there, do you like ice cream? And I was handing out this survey while standing on the outside of an ice cream shop and only handed the survey to people that were coming out of the ice cream shop. Do you think I would have a biasness involved there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay? That would be a biasness, wouldn't it? Right? Or another type of biasness would be, I am standing outside a Walmart handing out a survey that talks about shopping at a discount store. Would that have biasness in it?
Yeah.
It wouldn't make any difference whether I was standing outside a Walmart, whether I was standing outside a Shopko, Target, etc. If I was talking about a discount store. Because most of the people that would be coming out of those stores would be in favor of shopping at a discount store, wouldn't they? Okay? So you kind of see the difference between biasness and unbiased? Okay? An observational study. We've talked about surveys up here at the top. What about an observation?
Individuals are observed and no attempt is made to influence the results.
Nice.
In other words, results from things you see happen. Just like football, volleyball, basketball, golf, any of those where they take statistics, wrestling or any of those, where they're taking statistics, would that be a survey, an observation, or an experiment?
No.
Observation, right? It would have to be an observation because if they're talking about how many free throws Jagger made during the game,
0.
it's an observation from the fact of he made 2 out of 15.
That's horrible.
Okay?
That's a good ratio.
Next game he made 13 out of 14.
Nice.
So is that an observation?
Yeah.
Yep. It's recorded, similar to that of a survey, but yet it's still an observation. What's the difference between that and an experiment? An experiment is divided into 2 groups, a treatment group and a control group. A control group means that nothing happens to them. They're carrying on life as normal. Treatment group is you've applied something to them. Similar to if I had an experiment over, say, a type of drug or whatever that would help cure people from smoking. And I had a group of people that were smokers, and I gave some of them this particular drug and the others I did not. The ones that I gave the drug to would be the treatment group. The others would be the control group. Similar to math classes, do we have a treatment group and a control group here?
Yeah?
How do you figure yes? Tell me how.
Cronin laughed.
What?
Miss Cronin laughed.
Mrs. Cronin left?
She laughed.
Oh. Well, in some cases we do have a treatment and a control group here because a treatment group would be ones that get special attention. Control group would be ones that get none. Most of you fit into a treatment group because you get special attention.
So, what if
I
you...
thought they'd be the control group because they don't do anything.
Well, that's tough to control.
Be like a treatment group because, like, you give us the way to solve a problem, and then we try it?
Yeah. Okay. Causation, correlation go together. What's the difference between causation and correlation?
Oh, I got you.
Correlation is between two events are related, and causation, one event is shown to be the direct cause of another event.
Okay. So causation is causes another event, right? Such as, If it rains, then you have mud. Would that be a causation or a correlation? Okay, correlation. If I beat my head on the wall, I may get smarter.
That's what I do.
Beat your head on the wall?
It's working all right.
I don't think he's done the first part yet. Okay. Variation.
Type of data.
Data type.
Same thing. It's just worded different.
What should we write it down?
What about variation?
Type of data.
Data that has a certain type to it.
Type of data.
Basically, variation would be things such as range, standard deviation, difference, from, I'm just going to put a general term, middle.
Looks like I won.
Like a medium?
That was my
Okay.
definition.
What about variable?
Data type.
That, oh.
O,
We're on the
O.
wrong one, Jacob.
Were we?
Yeah.
Oh. Type of data.
Data type.
Type of data.
Data type.
Ah!
That is bogus. E, oh,
Type of data or change?